Hey, so a lot of you know what this room is. It's called the garage, and we meet in here for Bible study. Honestly, we started Fish House Creative out of this room, and so I figured it's time to kind of give it a little fixer-upper action. Let's see who's helping us. That's Nugget. 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 Nugget, 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 nugget. Honestly think that I can probably kind of be like a fixer-upper. I'm gonna try it. Okay, so I went to Home Depot and I bought a bunch of wood. Went to the wood, got the wood. What we're doing is we're putting together a focal wall. Set up all the, I cut the wood, doing some cutting on the wood. Okay, so a lot of times when you're out working, you don't really understand everything you're doing. That is never the case when I build something, ever. Like right now, I am down here kind of eye level. I've got my tape measure. I've got my pencil, custom pencil, that's what you do. I've got my table square, and I am using all these tools like crazy. Yes! Okay, so we're gonna take a little break from the video, and I'm gonna do a training exercise now on how to measure. What you wanna do when you measure something is you wanna get a tape measure. Okay, and then after you get your tape measure, what you do is you begin to study it. You make sure you understand it. This one is a Cobalt 30-foot tape measure. It's in a metal packaging. It's got a nice sturdy base made out of rubber, hard rubber. And it's a pretty impressive tool, I will say. Okay, so now after you have you've bought your tape measure, you've studied the tape measure, you understand what to do with your tape measure, you want to start measuring things. That's right, that's kind of the reason you bought a tape measure. And so what you do is you get your tape measure and you put it on the surface where you want to measure, and then you just measure. It's really not that hard. Okay, and then after I mark my board, I take my table square, and I know you're impressed with all these skills. You put the table square in the right place where you want it, right next to the line. See the little mark? Put it right there on the mark. Very good. It's really not that hard. And then very carefully, you put your mark on the board, move that table square. Now I've got a mark measured 37¼ inches. I'm ready to cut. Okay, so I'm using the standard skill saw today when I'm cutting. This is a, let's see, what brand is this one? I believe this one is a Porter Cable. Got a Porter Cable skill saw here. It's really not that hard. And I learned how to use one of these when I was a little kid. Dad taught me. It's been fun using them. Oh! That thing went off. Already went. Hold on one second. That thing went off. I know this is the moment that you've been waiting for. You've probably been hanging out for the last minute and a half going, when is he going to show us the finished product? When is he going to do the big reveal? When is he going to pull the curtain back? When is he going to say, move that bus? When is he going to say, are you ready to see your fixer-upper? It's really not that hard. Now's the time. It is the moment that you've been waiting for. Are you ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the big reveal. It's time to see it. I know you're dying. That thing went off. So after just a few hours, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of tears, not a lot of money, just a little bit actually, we've got a brand new wall here in the garage. Dun, ta-da. We are so ready for Bible study on Tuesday.